Before this video starts, I want to say some things first. The photos and music are royalty free, meaning you can use them on YouTube's videos without fear of content strike. I provide the links in the description below. Second, I do indeed use my Facebook page, so don't be afraid to like it up if you want to follow these videos around. Third, the guest channel will be in the description below and all of his social media, if not said otherwise in the video. If you have any questions, remarks or suggestions, don't be shy, type them out. Any help is really appreciated and noted. Now let's not marinate time and move on with the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the interview with the YouTuber. My name is TheMandagusis, and I will be your host for today. I have been joined today by a very interesting guest, from the land of known of maple syrup with a voice that warms even during the blizzards. Everyone, don't be lazy and give a round of applause to the one and only Newf30.
Yes, welcome guys. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, we've been talking about this and I've been looking forward to this for a little while now. So yeah, good to see everybody. Hope you enjoyed the interview.
So Newf, how are you doing today?
I am doing good. Yeah, it's a good day here. I am in Canada. If people don't know, yeah, I'm doing fantastic.
And do you feel anything nervous for the first time?
You know, this is my first interview, so I'm gonna say, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so shall we begin?
Yes, absolutely. Let's go.
Okay, so the first and foremost, could you introduce yourself to the people who are watching this video?
Absolutely, yeah. Newf30 Gaming, I do YouTube videos. I've done that for a couple of years now. I do some streaming, hopefully a little bit more down in the future. But yeah, Newf30 Gaming, you know, it's all about gaming, but I also do other things as well on the channel. Basically, just having a good time, laughing. That's basically the primary reason for making my channel, just to get people laughing.
Perhaps the most interesting base question would be, why did you start doing YouTube?
The reason I started back, again, a couple of years ago, I always watched places like VSDC Gaming, of course, as most people do, Achievement Hunter, I Am Wildcat, HTO Delirious, you know, all those kind of guys, you know, Rooster Teeth, all those guys. People that everyone seems to watch, the really popular ones. I just enjoyed it so much that I kind of wanted to do it myself. I had time off work at the moment, so I just figured, let's just start up a channel of my own. And then back when I first started, I was just on my own. Like, you know, I just played solo games, and it just, you know, it was kind of boring. So I wanted to get on to meet, you know, people online and stuff like that. So yeah, I put the word out, and yeah, 2 years later, I got a network of friends. That's awesome. So basically just had some time off. I figured let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Let's start our own channel.
As you also told, and I've seen it myself, you upload mostly gaming montages. But there are a few videos that stand out from the others. Specifically the camping video series called Camping Adventures. What influenced you to do them?
Yeah, the camping adventures. Yeah, that's funny. That was back in the spring of this year, 2018, obviously. I wanted to bring a little bit more to the channel than just gaming videos itself. And I wasn't sure if I'd branch off and do a separate channel just for like live videos and things like that. But, you know, after a little bit of discussion, we figured we'd just put it into the gaming channel. Oh man, I don't know. I think we just kind of made a video one weekend. It was just me and my wife. It turned out to be so funny that it just turned into be a series, and yeah, everyone seems to love it. So yeah, I'm hoping to make a lot more. Even though it's winter here in Canada, I'm hoping to make Camping Adventures a monthly video.
Might be a stupid or strange question, but isn't it always winter in Canada?
Well, probably like 8 months of the year.
Yeah, well, it's still most of the time done.
It is, yeah, exactly.
When you sit down to record, do you have something prepared in your mind, or do you just go and play with what you have in hand?
You know, I thought about doing skits and things like that. Again, going back to when I first started doing this channel, listening to like VSDC Gaming, like most of his videos are skits, like things that are planned out. Up until this time, I really have not done that. Most of the time, it's just me and my friends just playing games, laughing, and I take segments from that video, you know, put up what you guys see online.
What do your parents, relatives, or friends think about this YouTube hobby of yours?
Okay. Well, to be honest with you, I don't have parents anymore.
Oh.
But yeah, that's okay. As for family, they actually get a really good kick out of it. They actually really enjoy it. As for friends, yeah, like I don't talk about it at work that I do YouTube and all that kind of thing. Yeah, as for family, yeah, no, they enjoy it. They love watching it, and I think they watch all my videos.
Well, interesting to hear. Most people that do YouTube try to hide it from their families until they reach some kind of trophy of 100k subscribers or so.
Nah, like I say, other than work, just for professional reasons, obviously I keep that separate from work. So
understandable. And speaking of work, the next question will be exactly about it. Are you living off YouTube as your job, or do you have a real work job? And if so, could you tell us what you are doing for the living?
I do have a full-time job that takes up most of my time, hence why I put out one video a week. Not, like some people put out 2, 3, 4, maybe even one a day. I can't do that because I have a full-time job. YouTube, yeah, no, it's like I say, I have a small channel, obviously, and especially these days, if you can make a living off YouTube, that's fantastic. Honestly, I don't think it's possible. Not off YouTube anyway. I think streaming is the way to go. If anyone's out there that wants to actually make money doing videos, honestly, good for you if you can. I don't think YouTube is the way. I think streaming is the way.
Yes, but what are you working as? Perhaps.
Oh yeah, yes. Like I say, full-time job. I'm actually a parts technician. Basically selling parts for actually a lot of companies that you guys have over there, Deutz and Perkins, Volvo, like industrial engines, basically. A lot of what we do here in Alberta, it has to do with the oil field. It's all industrial equipment that we deal with. So that's what I do.
And what do you think about your job? Is it fun? Or?
I like it. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Yeah, it's fun. Lots of hours, lots of overtime. It can be exhausting, but I enjoy it.
Well, as people say, if you do not enjoy your job, why bother working?
Yeah, exactly. You got that right.
But speaking about the possibility, would you change your job to YouTube if YouTube could sustain your life?
Absolutely. Why not? For sure I would. Again, I don't know. I don't believe that YouTube will ever be a job more than a hobby. If I do more streaming, which I hope to do in the future, I think that could be a thing. But I think that's just how the whole online thing is going. I think even the big guys, like they are just doing more streaming because it's just so hard to get into YouTube these days because of all the changes they've made. Do I think I'll ever be a full-time YouTuber? No. Maybe a streamer? That's a possibility.
Yeah, with the recent YouTube change that they want to remove the Google Plus that they forced down our throats years ago, it really breaks the YouTube. Even the most biggest YouTubers talk about going somewhere else as Twitch or any other streaming platforms.
Yeah, absolutely, and they already are going that way. Will that stop me from ever doing YouTube? Absolutely not. YouTube, I'll always do YouTube videos because I just love making videos. But yeah, like going back to your earlier question, I don't think it will be a career, but that's not going to stop me from keep making videos.
Do you have any hobbies other than YouTube?
These days, not so much. Actually, what the funny thing is before I start doing the videos, I used to have quite a lot of hobbies. Actually, I was big into astronomy, doing telescopes.
No,
I used to be,
interesting.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time. I used to love doing that, which I haven't actually for a while. I'm gonna write that down. I should get back into that. I used to actually be into RC vehicles quite a lot. I had a group in my city that I used to hang out with all the time. Just go around with doing RC things. Radio controlled vehicles.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I actually like them myself, and I had to leave my RC vehicles back in my home country when I left to study. I still miss them. So, astronomy, RC vehicles, might be a strange question, but how old are you?
I actually just turned, what am I now? 48, I believe. So I am definitely an older gamer. I am an older gamer, yeah.
How recently did you get 48?
Yeah, just a couple months ago. So yeah.
Awesome, happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Any other hobbies you'd like to share about?
Honestly, those were my main things. Obviously with the camping adventures, another hobby I guess you'd say is camping. But again, we only get to do that 4 or 5 months out of the year here in Canada. But I guess you'd call that a hobby, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, if you think of it as a hobby, then it's a hobby. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. So.
What is your most favorite game? It could be a video game or a sport, like a real life game, if you so choose.
So are we talking recent games or are we talking like lifetime games?
Like soccer or football, I don't know how you call them. Like in real life, do you like to play soccer, or like do you like to play more GTA 5?
Well, I'm gonna say, as like real life outside of gaming, even though I don't do it really anymore just because of my age, hockey was always my thing when I was younger. I used to play goalie in hockey, so that was my thing. As for games, GTA 5 is still a favorite, even though it's an old game. Recent games, I love playing Wreckfest. Obviously, Red Dead Redemption just came out. That's going to be my go-to game, I'm thinking, for a very long time. FIFA 19, actually, surprisingly, being a Canadian, I actually do enjoy playing that. That's a lot of fun. Let's see, PUBG, that's another one of my favorites, even though that one's getting a little bit old now. Trying to think now. I'm going to say that's probably my favorites right now.
I'm sorry, you said surprisingly being a Canadian FIFA 19. Can you explain that?
Well, football, people over here call it soccer, but I've played enough FIFA to call it football.
Good
like football is not big here in Canada. It's not like it is, of course, in Europe. It's kind of a funny story because we actually had tryouts, actually just kind of down from where I work, for the Canadian national football team because of the World Cup coming up in 2026, I believe it is. We had tryouts, and so we don't even have a national team right now.
Oh, I totally understand. From my country, football is also not that big. The basketball is the biggest thing, but football national team is really small, and we always fail to compete, so to speak. So I can relate to you in that way.
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be awesome to host the World Cup when the time comes. But yeah, I think we need we don't even have a team at this point. I wonder if I can try out for that team. That'd be actually really funny.
Well, maybe you'll be the new goalie.
There you go.
I mean, age is not a restriction, so I think
that could be. I think, yeah, that could be a thing.
Do you have any goals or dreams yet to be achieved in life?
I guess it's more about I'm just enjoy life, enjoy just having fun. I work hard, but I don't. I'm not sure about achievements. Just keep going, just have fun, just meeting people, chatting, laughing. That's basically what I want to do.
Well, it's not like achievement, but it's like a dream, like what you wanted when you were younger to achieve when you are older. So that kind of things.
Well, I'm working on Freedom 95. How's that sound?
I have no idea what that is.
Basically retire before you hit 95.
Retire before hitting 95.
No, I'm like I say, when I was younger, I'm basically doing exactly what I had planned when I was in my 20s. Yeah, so no, I haven't had any really big disappointments in my life. I'm just doing what I always wanted to do. So.
And are you happy with your actions?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Yeah, no, definitely. I really don't have any regrets.
Well, good to hear, and I hope everyone that are listening this also can follow you up as a role model for that.
I'm not sure about that, but no, like I say, yeah, just go out and just, if you get an idea what you want to do, just work at it, and yeah, just achieve it, just do it. So,
do you like to travel? And if so, where would you like to go next?
I do like to travel. I think, again, it's just the time to get to do that is the big thing. Over this way, of course, we like going down south just because of the warm weather. So, we end up tending to go to Mexico or the Caribbean, things like that. Our next trip, actually, we're going to go to Europe for the first time. So we're really looking forward to that. That's going to be next year. We'll go to the UK, England, Scotland. That's our plan. So that's going to be next year. We're kind of in the works of sorting that out. That should be next summer. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that trip.
have you have a country that you really enjoyed staying? The favorite country, so to speak?
So far, I've actually enjoyed Mexico the best. Like, we've been to Dominican, we've been to Cuba, not Cuba. Yeah, I think we went to Cuba, Jamaica. Like, we've been all down that way. Honestly, I love Mexico. I think that's a fantastic place.
Well, it's not your country that want to build a wall around Mexico.
That's right.
Well, of course, you answered this question before, but I will still ask it. Have you been interviewed before? And if not, what do you think about the idea of going to the studio one time, sit comfortably in a chair in front of a mic and be interviewed properly, not via internet as we're doing now?
Well, you're right. This is my first interview. I actually do enjoy it. I'm gonna say, I was obviously a little bit nervous before we started, just because it is my first interview. But no, I'm actually really enjoying the experience. I definitely do it in a more, more professional studio for sure. I definitely do it again.
And how does it feel to get interviewed?
Actually, you know what? I don't mind it. It's actually a lot of fun.
Any inner thoughts about it, or?
Well, I don't mind opening up and people asking me questions and things like that. Maybe younger guys, they're more reserved and whatnot, but again, maybe it's because of my age, but I just don't mind opening up and just letting the world know whatever they want to hear. I got nothing to hide. So yeah, no, I got no problems with it whatsoever.
Speaking about younger guys, Wadison was, twice the your age? And yeah, he was really nervous, and speaking with you, it's a chill session, old buddies meet and speak just on the cam, like a podcast, some sort.
Nah, that's good to hear. That's kind of nice to hear, actually. Again, maybe it's an age thing or whatnot. No, but like I say, no, I definitely do it again. This is, it's a lot of fun, so.
Random question time. This question is not anyhow related to anything I asked you before, or by any case it's a completely random question, hence the name. What is your opinion on scented toilet paper?
Is that a thing? Do you guys have that over there?
I have no idea. The subscriber asked me this question when I asked, so I just included it. I personally never found it, so I have no idea. Maybe it's a thing in America.
Okay, so I've never heard of that. I don't even know if that's a product. Maybe it is.
I mean, if you can think of it, it might be.
I think if you need scented toilet paper, you should probably just go see a doctor.
So that's your opinion on this?
Yeah. Go see a doctor for sure. Check that out.
Okay. Thank you for your answer, and I hope it didn't really confuse you or put you out of the train of thoughts, so to speak.
Yeah, it's all good.
Perhaps a interesting question, but what do you hate the most in life? Or dislike, not hate?
What do I dislike? Wow. I gotta think about that one for a second. What do I dislike? I don't like drivers that don't use their signal lights. That could be a thing.
Yeah, we call them BMV drivers.
Yes, we have a lot of those guys over here too. I totally agree with that.
Well, apparently it's worldwide, not nationwide.
See, I thought it was just in Canada, but I guess it's a worldwide thing. So if you drive a BMW, use your signal lights.
I think they forget how to use it or don't find them. Never drove a BMW before, so I can't tell.
No, me neither. So maybe if I started driving one, I wouldn't use it.
Try to use it, because I mean, I think it's an offense also in America. Here it's an offense not to use turn signals.
It's all BMW's fault.
Before asking the last question, I would like to turn the attention towards the people listening. To everyone watching, thank you for sparing your precious time for this video. Please leave a comment if you'd like to ask something new yourself, or just leave your opinion on this video. His channel link should appear on the video right about now, so don't be shy and give his channel a visit. Maybe his content will attract you as Canada attracts snow. As for this video, a like or a dislike would also help a lot, not forgetting to mention the magical share button. With that, not only you'll help me get more views on this video, allow me to interview more YouTubers around the globe, but it also would help Newf to become more famous. After publishing this video, I'll write a post on my page asking you to name me a new YouTuber and to write a random question for the following video. With that being said, I once again give all my attention to you, dear Newf, and the final question from me to you would sound like this. Can you share the words of wisdom from yourself to everyone listening?
Words of wisdom. Okay, so well, first of all, thank you very much for allowing me to do this interview. It's actually been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend anyone watching to definitely do this as well. Words of wisdom, guys. Just have fun. Like I say, I'm a game player. I like to win, but it's not all about winning. Just go out, meet a lot of friends, play some games, have a lot of fun. That's the most important part. Just have fun. That's gonna be my words of wisdom. So anyway, thank you for having me on this interview. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for accepting my invitation. But
yes.
So I would like to thank you for all your answers and that you did join me today on this small interview. The only thing left to do is, of course, say your goodbyes and express the hope of chatting or interacting again, right?
All right, well, you guys, as we said at the beginning, Newf30 Gaming, come check me out on YouTube, and I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, I'm all over the place. Just search Newf30 Gaming, it's all over the place.
I will include your links in the description, of course.
Yeah, that's awesome. So come check me out, guys, and thank you again for doing the interview.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening once again. This was TheMandagusis and
Newf30.
And as for now, I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
So you put the olive oil in the skewer.
How do I do that?
Poke it.
I'm trying to poke it.
Poke it, dude. Poke it.
I'm poking it. Oh, look, I got it. I
Now
got
we
it.
want another one.
Look.
There should be like 3 or 4.
Oh my God.